Hello, and welcome to Volunteer Recruiter Training for 2023. Before getting started, we wanted to take a moment to warmly welcome you and thank you for volunteering with Girl Scouts River Valleys. Volunteer recruiters play a critical role in helping Girl Scouts grow and thrive. We are so excited to partner with you in this important, engaging, and rewarding work this year. Here's what you can expect in this 30-minute training video. We will provide an overview of Girl Scouts, Girl Scouts River Valleys, and the Girl Scout program, volunteer recruiter basics, key recruitment strategies or ways we reach new families, an annual timeline of activities and the resources and support available to you, and finally, we will provide you with next steps as you get started in the volunteer recruiter role. After viewing this video, you will be able to state the mission and purpose of Girl Scouts River Valleys, recall all Girl Scout participation pathways, list key responsibilities of a volunteer recruiter, explain what success looks like as a volunteer recruiter, list key dates for volunteer recruiters, and access support and resources in place to help you. To thank you for your time and preparation, all volunteer recruiters that view this training video and attend the fall recruitment kickoff on June 13th will receive a gift. Once you have watched this entire training video, be sure to let us know by completing the quiz at the end of this video. You must submit a completed quiz to fulfill step 1 in receiving your gift. Our fall recruitment kickoff this year will be held on June 13th. This virtual meeting will be live over Zoom. Volunteer recruiters that are unable to attend the live meeting can still qualify to receive a gift if they view the fall recruitment kickoff meeting recording. This recording will be available on the recruiter webpage after June 13th. Now that you know what to expect from this training, let's dive in and learn about Girl Scouts' mission and purpose, or the why behind our work. Girl Scouts' mission is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. And this has been our guiding mission for over 100 years. Here at Girl Scouts River Valleys, our purpose is to boldly lead as an anti-racist organization that uplifts and empowers every girl to know their worth and lead in their world. This leadership includes a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion is a commitment to providing adaptable, culturally relevant leadership programming that meets the needs of every girl, volunteer, family, community, and staff member throughout our 49-county region. Our work is based on the belief that everyone who participates in Girl Scouts should have the opportunity to become a leader and change maker. Girl Scouts River Valleys Basics. Girl Scouts River Valleys serves 18,000 girls and youth and supports 2,196 troops across all grade levels and participation pathways. And we are able to do this by partnering with nearly 6,500 volunteers, like you. Girl Scouts River Valleys, indicated by green shading on the map, is one of over 100 councils across the United States. Our council is divided into 144 service units located in southern Minnesota, western Wisconsin, and one county in northern Iowa. To support our mission of building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place, we have 113 dedicated full-time staff members stationed across the state of Minnesota and Wisconsin. And this number doesn't include all of the seasonal staff and partner staff that support programming opportunities year-round. How do we build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place? Through the Girl Scout Leadership Experience. Girl Scouts provides a variety of activities for youth to explore, including outdoor and STEM programming opportunities, our cookie program, community service trips, field trips, and events. By offering these activities, fostering a space for supportive relationships, and championing the 3 Girl Scout processes of girl-led, cooperative learning, and learning by doing, Girl Scouts can develop a strong sense of self, positive values, seek out challenges, form healthy relationships, and problem solve in their communities. How can youth participate in Girl Scouts? Currently, there are 5 participation pathways Girl Scouts can pursue. They can participate in a volunteer-managed troop, in a mentor troop, with our Connects program, as a Juliet Girl Scout, or they can attend Girl Scout program events and camp. Girl Scouts River Valleys is committed to providing adaptable, culturally relevant leadership programming that meets the needs of every girl, volunteer, family, community, and staff member. It is important to note that there is no right or wrong way to participate in Girl Scouts. Each Girl Scouts leadership experience is their own, and we encourage folks to explore and support them in designing the experience they want and need. Families choose the participation option that works best for them. Let's take a closer look at each of these 5 participation pathways. First, we have our volunteer managed troops. Volunteer managed troops serve Girl Scouts in grades K through 12. Volunteer managed troops are led by trained adult volunteers, who are often, though not always, parents or caregivers of Girl Scouts in the troop, and all members are welcome to join any available volunteer managed troop. Some volunteer managed troops may be associated with a particular school, group, or community in our catalog. However, Girl Scouts do not need to share a troops association to participate in the troop. Next, we have our mentored troops. We know that for some families, it's important that their child's cultural identity shows up in the activities they participate in and the leaders they engage with. Mentored troops center the unique experiences of Black, Indigenous, and people of color, or BIPOC youth. With culturally relevant programming, children's identities and experiences are affirmed and celebrated. Mentored troops offer community-based programming, can be safe spaces for youth to be and share their most authentic selves. Mentored troops are predominantly led by BIPOC volunteers. A free first-year membership and uniform is provided to all members that participate in mentored troops, and funds are available to support troop activities. Participation in volunteer-managed troops and mentored troops is the most common participation option we see families select here at Girl Scouts River Valleys. Please note that many BIPOC families also choose to participate in volunteer-managed troops. When helping families get started with a troop, it is important not to assume which participation they will choose. Rather, actively listen to families' needs and interests, present all options, and allow families to make the decision that is best for them. Up next, we have our Connects program. Connects troops are led by Girl Scouts River Valley staff and serve predominantly, but not entirely, BIPOC youth. To eliminate access barriers, meetings are conveniently held at local schools or organizations, and programming is free. There's no cost for membership, uniforms, or programmatic experiences like camp. Connects is available at select partner sites. If you're curious if there are any Connect sites in your service unit, reach out to your recruitment staff member. Juliet Girl Scouts are registered K through 12 members that do not participate with the troop. Juliets are guided by a volunteer mentor through their Girl Scout experience. Juliet Girl Scouts can choose to complete Girl Scout journeys and badges, attend Girl Scout events and activities, participate in the Fall Product and Cookie Program, earn Girl Scouting highest awards, and travel with Girl Scouts. The final participation option is program event and camp participation. Some members choose to join Girl Scouts to participate in program event opportunities and camp hosted by Girl Scouts. These members do not participate in a troop, and they are not registered Juliet Girl Scouts. These members are led by Girl Scouts River Valley staff and program partner volunteers. Now that we know a little more about Girl Scouts River Valleys, the Girl Scout leadership experience, and ways Girl Scouts can participate, let's review some volunteer recruiter basics. So, what does a volunteer recruiter do? Volunteer recruiters represent and promote Girl Scouts in their community by partnering with staff to create a local recruitment plan, mobilizing service unit volunteers to invite and welcome new families, conducting local grassroots promotions through sharing flyers, posters, and digital resources, organizing volunteer attendance at recruitment events, and registering new girl and adult members, forming new troops, and promoting resources to grow existing troops. We'll revisit some of these responsibilities in just a little bit. So what does success in this role and work look like? When thinking about success, especially as it relates to recruitment, one may think about reaching a specific number or percentage. And while success in this role can look like achieving a numeric goal, numbers aren't the only marker of success. Success is achieved if Girl Scouts is visible and available to families in your local area as a result of consistent recruitment efforts. You leverage the strengths of your service unit to reach new families by building and maintaining communication with other volunteers. People feel welcomed and valued by having their unique participation needs and interests heard. You remain informed and prepared throughout the year by regularly utilizing recruitment tools and communicating with GSRV recruitment staff, and you partner with GSRV staff to set plans, review results, and adjust as needed. Let's move on and discuss some recruitment goals and priorities. So what is your goal as a volunteer recruiter? Volunteer recruiters help invite new families to join, recruit new troop leaders, and start new troops. They play a critical role in reaching new families and growing Girl Scouts in local communities. As mentioned earlier in this training, Girl Scouts River Valleys as an organization is committed to providing adaptable, culturally relevant leadership programming that meets the needs of every girl, volunteer, family, community, and staff member. Volunteer recruiters partner with GSRV staff to develop customized recruitment plans that best meet the needs of local families and communities. Each year, to guide our steps in the year ahead, Girl Scouts River Valleys as an organization identifies our challenges and gaps, elevates priorities to address these challenges and gaps, and develops an action plan. This year, we have elevated a handful of priorities related to membership. These include better reaching, serving, and supporting multicultural communities by centering BIPOC families and increasing staff and volunteer cultural competency and training, implementing intentional targeted recruitment strategies based on the needs of the community, increasing investment in authentic community-based relationship building, or without asking for something in return, with cultural organizations, schools, and local partners, revising the troop catalog to better answer the questions families need to know before joining, and making it easier to say yes to volunteering as a troop leader by increasing visibility of the role and the support and resources available. These priorities will serve as a compass for how we will approach, prepare for, and carry out recruitment this year. We previewed the responsibilities of a volunteer recruiter just a little bit ago. Let's take a closer look at the work you'll be doing this year. First, volunteer recruiters will partner with Girl Scouts River Valleys recruitment staff to create a recruitment plan for their service unit. Each year, Girl Scouts River Valleys develops different materials and strategies to get new families excited about joining Girl Scouts. However, we know that all the strategies and materials we create might not work the same in every community, or even work at all in some communities. This is where we need and value your help. Volunteer recruiters like you are the experts of their community. Your knowledge of your community and connections within your community help us reach families in the way they can and want to be reached. During the summer, your assigned recruitment staff member will contact you to set up a one-to-one virtual meeting. Together, during this meeting, you will develop your service unit's unique recruitment plan. This plan will include a combination of recruitment strategies Girl Scouts River Valleys develops, as well as any ideas you have for how to engage families in your community. To determine the recruitment strategies your service unit will try, Girl Scouts River Valley staff may ask questions to get to know you, your service unit, and your community. You will then work together to come up with a plan for the year ahead. This plan will be an important tool throughout the year for both you and your Girl Scouts River Valley support staff team. Not only will it allow all parties to stay in the loop about what's happening in your service unit, it will inform Girl Scouts River Valleys as to how we can support you and recruitment in your service unit throughout the year. It's important to note that recruitment plans can and should change and evolve throughout the year. As you learn more about your community and recruitment opportunities become available, we encourage you to reach out to your recruitment staff member to update your service unit's recruitment plan. As a volunteer recruiter, you will also mobilize and lead your service unit's recruitment efforts. You will collaborate with fellow service unit volunteers, troop leaders, and Girl Scout members to spread the word in your community. Not only can recruitment be more successful, but it can also be more fun when you have a team to support you. Recruitment does not have to be a solo mission, nor should it be. We often find that families feel more connected, engaged, and excited when they hear directly from their peers why they joined Girl Scouts and why they have stayed with the program. Remember that there are folks that can and want to support you. They just need to know how. Please reach out to your assigned recruitment staff if you need any help identifying and building your recruitment team. Supporting grassroots promotions in high traffic and high impact areas within your service unit is another responsibility of a volunteer recruiter. There are two buckets of grassroots promotions: on-the-ground promotions and digital promotions. On-the-ground promotions include distributing yard signs, paper flyers, and posters in your community. Digital promotions include sharing e-flyers and digital materials on social media. Both types of promotions are crucial in spreading the word about Girl Scouts. Please note that due to multiple and varying school flyering policies across the Council, Girl Scouts River Valleys will manage all paper and electronic flyers distributed to K-12 educational institutions this year. Your recruitment staff member will work with you to identify the grassroots promotions you can try out in your area. Volunteer recruiters organize and host local recruitment events. There are 3 types of recruitment events a volunteer recruiter could host or attend. These include school open houses, sign-up events, and local community events. First, school open houses are events planned and hosted by schools. They're typically held at the end of the summer and into early fall. Girl Scouts River Valleys and individual service units will work together to schedule and/or staff any school open house opportunities. Second, sign-up events are events planned and hosted by service units. They're typically held in the fall, but service units can certainly host them throughout the year as they are interested. Service units will typically create a theme, curriculum, or set of activities for a sign-up event. These events allow families a chance to try out Girl Scouts, connect in person, and get their questions answered. Some families may even be interested in registering on the spot at a sign-up event. Local community events are planned and hosted by community organizations. Examples include local parades, festivals, and farmers markets, to name a few. These events are held year-round and are a great opportunity to be visible and connect with local families in your community. Please note that event kits are available and contain all the supplies you need to host these events, including fun GSRE branded giveaways. Kits can be ordered on the Impressive Print portal at no cost to the service unit. We'll talk a little bit more about what the Impressive portal is in a bit. While we encourage service units to organize and host events, we recognize that every service unit's capacity and access to outside events is going to vary. Your service unit recruitment staff will partner with you to identify what event opportunities your service unit could try and organize and host this year. Now that you know what you'll be doing as a volunteer recruiter, let's talk about when you'll be completing these tasks. Girl Scouts River Valleys has 3 major recruitment seasons and campaigns throughout the year. Each season, our membership focus shifts to a different audience. It's important to note that while our focus shifts, we are always welcoming and encouraging new members to join at all grade levels throughout the year. In the fall, our focus is community-wide engagement. This includes youth in grades K through 12, as well as new troop leaders and volunteers. During our winter season, our focus shifts towards our littlest leaders, our Girl Scout daisies. This includes girls in grades kindergarten and 1st grade. On April 1st, we leap into spring by inviting students in pre-K to join Girl Scouts. We also continue to welcome new daisies into our program. The busiest time of year for volunteer recruiters is during the fall season. Let's take a closer look at what you'll be doing this fall. The new recruitment year kicks off in June with our fall recruitment kickoff on June 13th. Throughout June and July, each volunteer recruiter will meet with their assigned recruitment staff member to develop their service unit's recruitment plan for the fall. In July, you will confirm your service unit's plans and work to identify key volunteers in your service unit to help support school open houses and local grassroots promotions. At the end of July and into early August, recruitment staff will reach out to confirm open house dates and coverage. And on August 26th, volunteers are invited to attend Fall Launch. Fall Launch is an in-person event that connects volunteers across the Council. More information about Fall Launch will be available in the coming months. At the end of August, volunteer recruiters, service unit volunteers, and Girl Scouts River Valley staff will be busy attending school open houses. From August through October, you and your service unit will host and attend recruitment events in your community, as well as conduct grassroots promotions. And in October, you will support the International Day of the Girl free membership campaign. Please note that while June through October are the busiest months for recruitment, volunteer recruiters also help support winter campaign promotions in January and spring campaign promotions in April. On this slide, you will find key dates for volunteer recruiters. On June 13th is the fall recruitment kickoff. August 20th through September 11th, school open houses will be taking place across the Council. On August 26th is Fall Launch. September 11th through 29th, we encourage service units to host a sign-up event in their local area. October 9th through 13th is the International Day of the Girl Campaign Week. January 15th, the Winter Daisy campaign begins, and on April 1st, the Spring campaign begins. Please take a moment to pause this video and add these dates to your calendar. Once you have done so, press play to learn more about the support in place to help you. Now that you know what volunteer recruiters do and when they complete these tasks, let's talk about the resources and support in place to help you. The first support in place to help you is Girl Scouts River Valley staff. We are available, excited, and ready to assist you. Each volunteer recruiter is supported directly by 2 GSRV staff members, a volunteer engagement team staff member, and a recruitment team staff member. If you have questions or concerns about your volunteer role, reach out to your volunteer engagement team staff member. For questions related to recruitment strategies and materials, contact your recruitment team staff member. If you don't know who to reach out to with a question, contact either staff member. We are in communication and will make sure you get the answers you need. Your volunteer engagement team staff member and your recruitment team staff member will be in contact with you shortly if they haven't been already. Up next, we have the Recruiter webpage. The Recruiter webpage is a hub for recruitment resources, trainings, forms, and archived communications. You can get to the Recruiter webpage by copying and pasting the link on the screen into your internet browser. You can also navigate to the Recruiter webpage from volunteers.girlscoutsrv.org. From the volunteer homepage, click Service Unit, then scroll down to Recruiter Year at a Glance. Recruiter Roundup is Girl Scouts River Valley's monthly email newsletter to service unit recruiters and managers. Recruiter Roundup includes important and timely recruitment updates. Recruiter Roundup can be found in your email inbox. It's important to note that you must be opted in to Girl Scouts River Valley's emails to receive Recruiter Roundup. If you are not currently opted into emails, you can do so by updating your email permissions in your MyGS account. The Impressive Print Center is an online portal for ordering recruitment materials. All items on the portal are free of charge to volunteer recruiters. Paper flyers in English, Spanish, Somali, and Hmong can be ordered, as well as yard signs, event kits, and more. To access the Impressive Print portal, visit gsrv.gs/print-center. A login is required to use the portal. If you don't already have an account, you can set one up by selecting Click here to register at the sign-in area. Please allow for up to 3 business days for the approval of new accounts. For further instructions on how to set up your account, please watch the YouTube video listed on the slide. The Grassroots Promotions Toolkit is a resource that includes guidance for digital promotions, materials and tips for flyers, posters, and yard signs, local media opportunities, and resources for engaging your community and local Girl Scout families. The Grassroots Promotions Toolkit can be found on the Recruiter webpage. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Under Other Recruitment Resources, click Grassroots Promotions Toolkit. Download the PDF file to your device. The Troop Catalog is an online tool to search and register for available Girl Scout troops. You can set and adjust filters to aid you in your search. Please note that if a troop in your area is not listed in the catalog, they have already reached their troop set capacity. Members may only join closed troops with troop leader permission. To register for closed troops, families will need to reach out to Girl Scouts River Valleys. You can get to the troop catalog by copying and pasting the URL on the screen into your internet browser. Looker is an online platform for volunteers to view data about their service unit, including troop meeting details and volunteer contact information. You can access Looker by visiting girlscouts.looker.com. To create an account, select Forgot My Password at the sign-in area. Enter your email address and click Reset Password. Please use the same email address that is used to log in to your MyGS account. For detailed account setup instructions, please visit the webpage listed on the bottom of the screen. Finally, Rallyhood is a social media network to connect with other Girl Scouts River Valleys volunteers. Girl Scout staff and volunteers can post updates, share ideas, and ask each other questions on the site. All volunteer recruiters will receive login information from Girl Scouts River Valley staff upon the start of their volunteer commitment. On to our final section of volunteer recruiter training, reflection and next steps. We covered a lot of information in this 30-minute training. We learned more about Girl Scouts, what a volunteer recruiter does, the timeline of activities for volunteer recruiters, and the support in place to help you throughout your time in this role. Please take a few moments in the coming days to pause and reflect on the questions on the screen. What are 5 places I can post a flyer in my community? What events are happening in my community this summer and fall? What am I worried about? What am I excited about? Who can I add to my recruitment team? What online spaces are people using to connect in my community? What do I know about the troops in my service unit? Please record your answers somewhere and bring them to your one-to-one meeting with your recruitment staff member. We look forward to discussing these questions with you. As we get ready for fall, here are 5 things you can do before the end of July to prepare. First, mark June 13th on your calendar. This is our fall recruitment kickoff. Second, explore and bookmark the Recruiter webpage. This will be a very important tool for you as you get started in your role. Third, set up your impressive print portal and Looker accounts. Account setup information can be found in the Resources and Support section of this training. Instructions can also be found on the downloadable training handout. Review and answer the reflection questions on the previous slide. And finally, meet with your recruitment staff member to develop a plan for fall recruitment. Your recruitment staff member will reach out to you via email with more scheduling information in the coming weeks. Congratulations! You have completed volunteer recruiter training. Let us know you viewed this video by taking this short quiz. Remember, all volunteer recruiters that complete this training and fill out the form, as well as attend the fall recruitment kickoff on June 13th, will receive a gift. Thank you for watching.